Alright everybody, hello, welcome back. I had some technical difficulties. This is Luminous Quack, or Act 2 Trails of Cold Steel. I believe I have fixed the problem with the controllers. Like how the angle wasn't working, so we are good now. So yeah, welcome back. Eustace is a bit behind, but it seems. I'm gonna use different people until we get to the harder areas. Wrong button. Yeah, I should be charging up my CP.
He seems kind of imposing. I don't know how to break the ice.
That's pretty loud. That's probably fine. Voice is probably fine. Go down one on all these. That should be fine. Gonna have to start a fight just to get the CP. Oh, everybody's doing good. If you are, you know, tell me how you're feeling.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
In the comments below. Let me know.
Here we go.
I appreciate you guys talking to me.
I'll handle this.
Oh, we did it.
And then, yeah, tell me your favorite character in Tales of Cold Steel. For me? Honestly, I think it's Fee. I like Fee as a character a lot. She has like a kind of complicated backstory, a little more than most people. And she's just cool.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go. It's my turn. I'll handle.
I forgot I could do this.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah, what am I doing? Hang on. Forgot. This is fine. This is not gonna get any stronger though, but at the same time, I think this is original. Increased the potency of healing arts amount healed multiplied by 3. I don't really care that much about that. You don't matter. Sorry, you just don't. Give you Falco back. And I can't change yours, so you're fine. Actually, CP is actually a problem here. Yeah, I said I would do some of these things. Well now, do I want to do that? Maybe. Let's see. Attack of 3 is only... okay. You know what? Why not? At this point, come on, why not? And you already have that thing. I think that boosts your speed a whole bunch. Another 30 attack on arts. Speed, burst. Mm. Causes that's a craft speed go down and movement go down 10% chance. Pretty good debuff. Speed up in the area. I know one thing I like to do with Reen is build a delay speed and attack. So I think this is good. This is fun. Having this. You, I mean, all of these are going to be unequipped when they get out of the team, right? Don't strength up. Sure. Oh, this one, I shouldn't be giving you any of these. Zeus already gives you that. So, let's see. I'm not giving you that. That's, honestly, I think I know what team I want to do. Or what build I want to do with a few people. Let's just give you this so you have a heal. And you, whatever, let's just not worry about it. Wait, I turned around. Yeah, because I got the buck, okay. So, there's a build I looked at, like, because I wanted to see, okay, I've already been through it, so what's like the best builds we can do with a few people?
Let's go.
And
very well.
One that I noticed.
My turn.
That would be pretty interesting is making a evasion tank. Because one of the characters can, you know,
The wind's behind us. Go.
get 100% evasion.
Very well.
Is everybody okay?
Which is kind of crazy.
Treasure chest.
In case you don't know how evasion works in this game is here, let me just show you. Yeah, you see the evasion plus percent there? I think everybody has a base of a certain amount that can happen. And you add on to that evasion there. If you go like at a certain point, attacks don't matter anymore. I don't know if there's any moves that hit you no matter what, but if you can get up to 100% evasion, you don't have to worry about anything ever. As far as I know. So I want to try to do that build with one of the people that can get that high in evasion. So I'll save the the surprise exactly who that is. But yeah, it won't be for a little bit until we get that much. I think I have most of the items though, since this is a new game plus. In fact, let me see. It might just be okay. Yeah, we have got 10% with this then. And then, I mean, this is male only stuff. So I'm not sure which items actually do it. I'll have to look into it and see what I can do when we get to the person. I'll probably be going like super just damage with Reen, physical damage. For now, we'll do this. No, we won't do that. We'll do that. What do we got here? Okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. We won't be doing any of that. Okay, boss time. How do we save again? There it is. I don't know why I need to save. I don't, but I just am. Let's see. Can we tactics? Do we have links yet? No, we don't have links yet. Okay. Yeah, I should probably be giving people scanning quartz. Because I know I didn't scan this guy in my first playthrough. I believe you, Elliot, have... What is it? The scanning ability of your own?
Hey, are we...
Walking?
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the
Nice.
sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
So the door isn't even closed? Okay.
Ugh, this was a complete waste of time. Pointless busy work at best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits.
We one-shot everything, Elliot.
What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question. We've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There.
I hope I didn't miss anything, because I might have missed a treasure chest.
Statue?
I hope not.
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life?
Iglute Garmr. However you pronounce the name.
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Weird tail, but cool design.
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
No choice. We have to sacrifice Elliot for it.
Idios, help us.
This will take everything we have.
My turn.
Oh wow! I got that. I got the thing. I'm gonna use it for this. All right. Wow. You everything's boosted on you. 10,000 HP for the first boss of the game is quite something, huh? This is on Nightmare or whatever it's called, so. Hey, you do have it and balanced down as well. We're gonna do that anyway.
Attack patterns. Analysis complete.
It's my turn.
Let's just do this attack. We scanned it, so now it's just killing it. Yeah.
Very well.
What do you... Okay, so like... What is that? I think that's like slamming.
Here we go.
Nice.
Let's do this!
I'll handle this.
All right.
Right.
Of course Elliot gets it. Come on.
Chiming darkness. Nocturne bell.
My turn!
And he's asleep. Okay, well, this might do a decent chunk of damage.
Burn to ash! Ha!
I'll handle this.
Well, it quite literally just lived on one. Wow. Was that like scripted? Am I not supposed to be able to beat it yet? I don't know. Well, yep, okay. Yeah, this design's a bit better. Oh wow, look
Leave
at
it to
that.
me.
It does a damage. Neat. You just, how do you... You just... Yeah, you just,
My turn.
You two, like, I need you to just move so I can get to... Yeah. You two, I'm gonna need you to just
My
sit
turn.
there. Detect.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Leave it to me. Take this.
My turn!
Goodbye.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Look what I had, 61 experience. Supposed to be 500 and something experience.
Hell, that should be the end of it.
It hasn't, you know, vanished into nothingness, so it's still alive.
No, it's down but not out.
How'd you know? It's like it hasn't disappeared like all the other monsters.
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
Wow.
It's no use. We're too spent to go another. Guess I have no choice.
Stand back!
I didn't click any. I'm not clicking anything, by the way. Wow, I was just letting that happen, huh? Yep, it's just letting that happen. I guess it doesn't want to live.
It.
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least. I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed, it's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
Who are you again?
You?
Yeah, we don't. Who are you?
Releasing limiter. Take this! Break shot!
1,000 years of death. They should have done that. That would have been awesome.
An opening.
Go!
Get him! Just insert the Jodos stomping him meme. Wow, kill stealing. Your knee did that. Her knee cut the head off. Jeez, she's more dangerous than I thought. In fact, that's way more impressive than using a sword to do it.
We did it! I think that's the end of it.
I feel like something in my throat.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, who knows? Maybe it gets stronger when its head is cut off. And, you know, evaporates.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
I don't think that was blue.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
Have you noticed how huge Gaius's forearms are? Like, they're bigger. He's Popeye right now. Look at that. They're bigger than the biceps, and like almost the size of someone's face. It's crazy.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
He works out.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again.
Yay.
I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
Yeah, tough crowd.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I don't know. Killing gargoyle.
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it.
We already did.
What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
Protagonists.
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list.
Sure.
But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
You know, maybe it just has to do with, you know, one is, you know, the son of the governor, one is, you know, one of the 4 great houses, one is, you know, the daughter of one of the largest conglomerates in the world, the other, you know, daughter of, you know, the world's greatest swordsman, you know, just to name a few. You know, and another one was the son of, you know, one of the greatest generals, I think. Or is it commander? I don't know. Like, 90% of the list has a reason to be here.
How so?
And as we'll learn in the you know, the main story, has let's say, has backing in this institution.
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company.
Even though they say that it doesn't.
Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely.
Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync, even in the most chaotic conditions.
I'm trying to imagine how that would actually work. If I can tell you're used to it, that just distract you to understand what your opponent is doing, I get it. But if it's an extra thing telling you what is going on, rather than instinct or like a reaction that you've been training up.
You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather...
War. Great.
Idealistic.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude.
Wow. Who'd have thunk it?
And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
Plot armor. Or I should say the plot.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I think Machias does. He might want to leave. Right, Machias? Goodbye.
I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be
Turn
aware
down
that
volume a
Class
little bit.
7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. So now you know. And that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or...
Oops. She said not. That's what I missed.
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Tragic backstory flash.
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first, then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Because he's the protagonist.
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too.
They have names, Instructor Sarah. Jeez.
Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kind of feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Sucker.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Why are you asking? She said, like, you're already here. It means you can opt out. It didn't say you had to ask to join.
Huh?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Yeah, you need to take control of your own life. So go to school, I guess. That's totally taking control of your own life.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now.
Yep, everybody we need is here. Let's go.
Which leaves just the 2 of you. I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together.
I mean, Eustace I might miss, but Machias I...
Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
That is not the speech they need right now.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life.
Nobody asked.
Unless something is done about it, this country has no future.
Totally.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alborea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Okay, that's kind of over the top, dude.
Why?
To get away from you.
You're the son of a duke. Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick.
I think that's you.
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alborea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
Yeah, I agree. Goodbye, Machias.
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do.
Like you?
I'm in. Come hell or high water.
No, sorry, we're full up. Machias, I'm afraid you'll have to come join next year.
You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
Like, every time Machias speaks, I get an aneurysm.
We'll see about that.
I know, I think it's supposed to be designed that way, and they're doing a really good job of making me hate it.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
At least they got that one step above the others, but you know.
Oh.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
I mean, this is a bit different. As you can see, she's consciously trying to go against her her normal self, so it's a bit different. The other side, they're just born that way, it seems.
Give a guy a break.
I'm just trying to help bring cope here.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9.
Sadly.
With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7.
Yay.
I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
High spirits, huh? Eventually I'll stop, being hard on Machias. Maybe. Possibly. Still don't like him, though.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this.
They already introduced him. I forgot about that.
It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, the blonde-haired man.
But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Yeah, I know, he's getting religious. He's gonna be canceled.
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
All right. Why is it so quiet? Or is that just me? Is it quiet for you guys too? I don't know. It seems super quiet, but anyway. Yeah, he's just glaring. They got a major hate boner for each other. It's crazy. Is this like still image or 3D? I can't really tell sometimes. I think it's still like the still image movement. Not still image, but you know what I mean. Like the 2D, I don't know what it's called. It's crazy how much they build up that guy, and I think they Green meets him once in the first game at least. I don't know about the other games. Yeah, showing this is crazy. But I guess, you know, there's no context at all, so it's like, it's not even a spoiler, really. Nihon. Okay, that is the end of the prologue. The Way to Thor's. Let's get in here. So, like, the plan, if you can even call it that, is to mostly just go through places as quickly as I can while doing all the side content possible to get the A0. We're at chapter 1, so I'm going to be using a guide for a lot of this just to, before I like at least move on, just to make sure things are, you know, doing things properly, or I am doing things properly and getting everything. At the same time, we don't need to do any grinding or fighting unless I need to scan something, or I need to do a job or something. So a lot of that time will be, you know, won't be the part of it anymore. So it should be a lot faster playthrough.
All right.
Excuse me. Wake up. Put a little makeup.
Time to get going.
Oh, Reen!
Morning, Elliot.
He's saying that like we haven't seen each other in a while.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Or, you know, he's just very happy to see us.
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
Yeah, we're really picking up
I
pace.
think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least.
You sensing their power
Gaius
levels?
in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
You know what? I'm with Elliot here right now. I don't think they ever explain it. You know you can walk and talk, huh? Why not? Hi.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late.
Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long.
Oh, that is
She knows
surprising.
it was just an accident, right? She has to.
Jeez.
Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually.
Yeah, you know, who knows? Define trying, by the way. What has Rain been doing? Just saying hi?
Class 7's got enough tension as it is. What with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats.
Prideful warriors, you're getting them way too much credit.
So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
Time to turn on Reen the Rizzler.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they?
How far will this go? Like, will they get to where they need to be, or will it freeze? I'm curious. And why did they, like, start against the wall for some reason? Also, they're in sync. It's impressive. How long can they do this? That guy's almost in sync, but not quite. Like, they're gonna get to the school at this point. What happens if I don't click? They're already almost at, yeah, they're crossing the bridge now. Okay, they stop.
It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure.
I don't know if Machias is as smart as you guys think.
Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then.
Get good. That's what I gotta tell you, Reen, or Elliot and Reen, actually.
Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right?
No wonder you're scoring so low on the exams.
And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
Thank you.
I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end.
I say we have them fight to the death. I think that would be a good thing.
When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
Yeah, who cares if it starts a civil war? That'll be fine.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity.
I'm sorry, but if you're getting provoked, that's on you. I feel like that's on you mostly.
I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I appreciate that. Maybe.
Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah, totally, huh?
I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory.
I mean, it doesn't even have enough rooms for any more people, so...
Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Considering the size of the building, I'm surprised how little rooms it has.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Anyway, you're like literally 100 meters from the school. I think that's pretty good. I gotta say, like, I've never been that close to school for classes. It'd be nice not having to ride my bike for like 15 minutes or more, or drive that much every day. That'd be very nice. By the way, who's this poser? We aren't even in your way. You're walking up to us. It's,
Class 7, I see.
it's like walking up to someone just to say they're in your way. It's crazy. He's even got his, I can't say that. His posse. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that one. Yep. I don't swing that way, so I'll be going.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Yeah, you go tell that to Eustace.
Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick. A word of advice. You might be part of a
The way he
special
says,
class,
"Yes, Patrick."
but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Yeah, who are you again? Yeah, that's what I thought.
So they're from one of the upper classes.
They remind me of Machias.
This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles.
And Machias.
Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Too bad Machias is.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives.
Why is it infamous?
It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
I don't think you know what infamous means. Like, infamous would have the connotation of, like, it's terrible. The famous would be the right word here.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet?
Yeah, we're really picking up the pace here.
Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
Alright, we have to do some more testing here. Do they stop when they have to pick up the pace? Yep. Wow.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel.
Stand, bow, be seated.
No.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
We got dry goals and a bunch of cursive that I cannot read. I see a 145. Yeah, I have no idea what to say.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions.
Octotic and
A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low.
Wow. No cap.
But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
Poggers.
He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself.
That's Skibbity Riz.
And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rice Arnor.
Forgive me for speaking like a, was it Gen Z?
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased.
Are we at Gen Alpha or something now? I can't remember what we're at. Crazy.
Now, the place where Emperor Dreikels first began gathering his army was... Reinschwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
Wow, Reen? I didn't know you were 250 years old. The place where Dreigels first started to gather his army was... I think it was Nord Highlands. But I'm gonna... Yeah, it's Nord Highlands. I remember. It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Very good, Mr. Swarzer. Prince Dreikel's wandering led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard the civil war taking place in Erebonia. Heard of the civil war. And those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yeah, got it. Nord Highlands. You know, you need to work on your handwriting a little bit. I'm not someone to talk. My handwriting's terrible, but still, at least I can read it sometimes. Guess he didn't need my help after all. AP increased by 1. Academic points by making good decisions, acting appropriately. And completing quests, you will gain AP points. Okay. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks among the ranking from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you receive a perk from the academy. Don't ask why I made that voice. I just did. So our goal is A0.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes.
Which we got in the other playthrough, which I actually deleted on the channel for YouTube just because it was really bad and I already have a whole bunch of playthroughs and I didn't want to mix up things, and it wasn't actually my first playthrough to begin with anyway. So I decided there wasn't really a reason to keep it. Because like the sound in it is terrible because I didn't know how to do sound design, or not, not really sound design, but like Streamlabs sound, or my sound specifically, because there was quite a few times where I sounded really bad. Like I was in a cave, or worse, my face was in like concrete trying to talk. So I just got rid of it to have this as the one people pay attention to. Makes it easier because this actually directly follows with the rest of my playthrough I'm going to do.
In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day.
Do they not get days off except for the free day that they got? What, it's been a month? How long has it been? I don't know.
It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
That's a day off.
Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
I hear that.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Mm-hmm. Nerd.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like.
I know what she means by patronize, but it kind of, what we hear patronize is nowadays. It's kind of funny.
A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Of course you don't. My thoughts exactly.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Fighting to the death, I see.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes,
who?
instructor.
Who's this guy?
All rise. Bow.
Don't tell me what to do. I don't know you. Captivating. People walking through doors. They got out really fast. I'm a little worried about the practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to the staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of offered. Kind of you to offer, jeez. But I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you joined a club already. Which one did you pick? I decided to try it for the band. Nerd. Though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? It's gonna be hard doing a voice with the crowd in my throat. I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometimes. Wow. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? Oh no, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is something absolutely essential for your school life. And somebody needs to get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know what I'm there for, right? Wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have club to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind, thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hallway in the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Alrighty then, here we go. Is there anything we have to do? Okay. As far as like things we need to do, let's see, I think we can leave right here. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main school building. I added school. It doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarize myself with the campus. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities, such as practical exams. Many sports clubs, such as lacrosse and riding clubs, use this area to practice too. Not enough space for really horse practicing, it feels like, but no, I think if it's just like equestrian, like what is even called, where they just run around in circles, that's probably fine there. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. These two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is de facto place for ordnance maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at the Ors. Read. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for studying and research. Jack Rifton. Jack Rifton and Rifton follow it. Jeez. Jack Rifton Gaming. Studied more than that name. Jeez. That was really bad. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Took me 3 chances or 3 tries. Jeez. I hope you're having a good one. You can also go there to brush up on all of the Sumerian terminology you can handle. Sumerian. Student Union Building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor, and even a salon reserved for upper-class students on the third. Okay. So, a year seems like a long time, but I'll fly by if you waste it all studying. It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve it to have some fun while we're here. If I remember right, she's like has a twin, and you know, she always causes trouble for that twin. Anyway, let's see. I think Where are we? What are you doing? Oh, there. Those ladies in the lacrosse getup are looking mighty fine. It'd be a crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. It'd be a crime to do that. They don't have your consent, dude. I think I have to go to the library or something. I think it's this way. I felt like I just walked by someone. That's been my imagination. Okay, I think over here there are books if I remember correctly. Yeah, recommended reading. I don't think... Read Imperial Rails A History. Okay. Its content was added to book notes. With notes being transferred over, do I still need to do that? By the way, did I... first floor. Okay, I got everything now. Don't know when I scanned this guy? Or who that is? It's supposed to be on the first floor? What the heck? Middle Steam? I don't know. I'll probably remember eventually, or it'll just happen. Okay, after getting the book, which I don't really need. Trophy for collecting on the books. I think I already got that. Okay, there's not much to do today, it seems. Some weirdo just stand in the middle of the walkway, huh?
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year.
Why do you have a rucksack?
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year.
I don't know why you would think that.
It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay. Wait. You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Rude. Didn't even tell me his name.
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's like literally the first thing you should be doing.
First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
Sure. Yeah,
got a
okay.
50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do anyway.
Dude, I got like 1 million.
Cheers.
Just walk away. That'd be best.
All right. Watch closely.
Huh?
Oh wow, you made the coin appear out of nowhere.
Now.
I didn't notice it before, but you can actually see it drop down through his hands when you're paying attention.
Which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
Neither.
It's in your...
It's in neither.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor.
Yeah, it dropped into his bag. That was below it.
Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait, my 50 Mira.
You know, maybe you shouldn't wait until he's halfway across the campus before saying anything, Green.
You got me.
I think you got yourself there. You kind of just stared at him. You got a staring thing, Green. It's not healthy.
Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Guy's good.
Or, you know, he asked or was told.
I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
This game really wants me to explore. Which I don't think I need. Okay. I don't think I need to explore, really. At least the first day, because, like, as far as I know, there's no extra stuff on the first day. Yeah, there's no extra things on the first day. So yeah. Getting to A0 is going to take a while. On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock up on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. Okay. Hello. Hi there. Have you come for something to eat? There are three things you know about our cafeteria food. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly. And we're proud of it. So if there's anything you want to order, just let me know. That's a very bad old person voice, but that's fine. I got a lot of money, so. Now I got even more money. I don't think this is open yet. Hey there, welcome to the campus store. Or what will be the campus store once I finish setting everything up. I'm afraid I can't sell you anything today. Everything already looks set up though. I mean, I guess the boxes, but hope you'll come back again when you're ready though. Anyway. This looks like the place. I wonder if the sign gave it away. There's definitely still someone inside. I can definitely sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting. Not?
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
Okay. Oh, you're that girl. See if a different inflection, it would be so much worse.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Nothing, just Reen thinks you're a child.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Oh, we're Herschels.
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Mr. President.
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe.
Okay, Reen, come on. Hold back the misogyny.
So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
There's nothing there.
Let's see.
Or they're really small. That's my guess. They're just really small.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
Did anybody else actually have student notebooks in their classes? By the way, it's already been an hour and 16 minutes and I should have stopped the recording already. I'll do that right after.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf.
I see.
Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it.
I don't know why, but that sentence felt like felt more patronizing. Like, I don't know what about it. Like, the inflection was kind of weird there. We owe you a huge debt of gratitude. Or it's like something about that. I know he's just trying to, the voice actor's trying to, make him mean what he's saying. But it's almost overdone. Not just a little thing I've noticed right there. It's interesting.
Is that really part of the student council's job, though?
I mean, I've already heard this, 3 times at least now. So I'm trying to, find new things.
It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy.
Busy drinking.
And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
We all agreed?
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right?
Totally.
It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
Well, it's doing favors, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can.
Yeah, not really something student councils do.
I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Would be a really nice place to be, though. Small town and all. Used to that.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy?
Good question.
Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
But as you heard, Reen the Rizzler is working hard. He already got a date.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind.
Guten Tag.
I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
Mm-hmm.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
One thing I do like about Reen as a protagonist is he can be sarcastic. He isn't just, I mean, he's a bit of a goody two-shoes, but he can at least be sarcastic and, you know, make jokes at people. Adds a bit more depth to his character than most, like, people, like main characters that feel like they're just there.
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
Also, we're playing as Reen. Like, we can make choices every once in a while, but Reen is his own character. We're kind of mostly just a spectator in all this, which is a bit different than most, like, I feel like main choice JRPG stuff. Excuse me, I'm getting texts. Okay. Got treatments to write up, so I'm figuring out who I have to write treatments for.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly?
'Cause you're the main character.
This seems like
Just
the kind
spit
of
on you?
task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president. So, Emma or Machias.
Is it? This, I feel like this has nothing to do with the class, so that would not be the case. Sorry, Reen, your argument is non-valid.
And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't.
And there's no reason for this to be a social class thing, since you are doing favors for people. It would not be a noble thing.
So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
Yeah, your main character.
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special.
I feel like the exchange student is the most special here.
Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Why is so many random, like, idioms? Okay.
Wait, what are you drinking?
I was wondering what that sound was, and I was like, what?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend,
Gross.
and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If
If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
I'm pretty sure she does have someone who would drink with her.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change?
I don't think he wants to do it, but he would if she asked.
It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
It's already dark out. What is curfew?
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Isn't that the problem, though? I mean, if you gotta plant yourself, going with the flow is not what you do. Okay, chapter 1. Unconventional studies. Is this save? Dang it. When am I gonna get the chance to save? It's getting a little bit far here. Afterwards, Reed returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorm. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the select button or choosing Note from the Canvas menu, Camp menu, and then selecting their respective tabs. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you enter Reen's room. Okay, this is a good place to save and end this recording here. We're going to be continuing for a few more hours. It's just the end of the first, hour and a half. But yeah, hope you guys have a good one. We'll keep going here, but catch you later.